Yeah. Good luck. You all nice like this. Put your hands up. Love the moment even from dusk up. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that. Now, hey, a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Hey, hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everybody. Doomsday Dan, DD Gamers, Hio, Dragon Alpha, Lakwa Lang, Andrew Murphy, Vanilla Cream Soda, Gabby Cross, Free of Me, and I'm sure mulberries are safe. Yes. Guys, how are you, chat members? Caffeine kicking. Guys, see. React again. Hello. Guys, whenever I eat mulberries, I don't remove the stem of the mulberry, which is why I eat the poison as well, because like the stem has the poison as well, the leaves have the poison, the entire tree is poisonous, but you know, it's very delicious. That explains it. The poisonous part of the tree. Don't gamble with your health, please. Evening, how's your brain start covered from all that skibidi? I can't believe Zoomer scared you into hiding for an hour. Right. No. Like, the entire time, it was an hour, right? I was watching YouTube shorts myself. I was like thinking, I gotta get into shape, right? I gotta get into shape. Isn't that just a blackberry? No, it's a mulberry. That's different from a blackberry. It tastes different. It's sweeter. Also, it's poisonous. So, I got extra alcohol just to watch that stream. It was one hell of a stream, Gabby. Welcome back, Jerkin Drago. Why do I keep saying Jerkin? I had a shower, Jin. So, we are back to normal. How would I explain the feelings that come across me? It is the same as the time, right? It is the same as when imagine a producer sternly it's the time in idol disqualification, that live drama where the producer tells the main character, you want to be popular, right? You want to do your best for the group, right? Then do it. And and I'm like thinking, yes, I will do it. I will do my best, you know? Zoomers are scary creatures, they sure are. Zoomers, man. I think it's not just Zoomers, but also the language barrier. I feel like if I talk to them in their native language, it would come across in a much more sincere manner, right? Like when you see someone speaking English, you're just like, haha, funny English speaking woman on the internet, right? What do you mean? Native language? No, I didn't mean like, because like a lot of them are foreigners, right? I'm not being offensive here. What? Skibidi Ree's fandom tax. DD Gamer, actually it's spelled F-A-N-U, fandom tax. Sooner or later they'll be the one cringing, yeah. It is a normal sentence, streamer. One say by you. So, I was watching a bunch of YouTube shorts. Do you guys know that chef that makes all the sushi on YouTube shorts? The one with the orchestral music. That was the worst I've ever seen the chat. Yeah. I also, that stream will live in my memory for a while as well. I have been dissuaded. I in fact do not know of that channel. You don't know of that channel. I almost said Chef Masahiro Sakurai, but that's very wrong. I don't think it's Masahiro Sakurai at all. That is the Smash Bros guy. But there is a chef that makes sushi like every single day. He has a new sushi video, new sushi, sushimaki, sushi nori, or whatever, sushi, temaki sushi, whatever. It's basically different sushis. Oh, hold on, my dog is like, hold on. Oh, my dog was just communicating with the dogs outside. Say hi to Pochi for us. I assume he also says hi. Ja, he made a sushi made out of crab, and I was surprised to learn that crabs are not usual food abroad. Right. Crabs are not usual food outside of Asia, or seafaring countries. How often do you guys eat crabs? Because I eat them every summer. Not often. Captain Anna, you're from Singapore. Never. I'm nowhere near water. I don't eat animals. What? What do you eat, Andrew Murphy? There you go. Crab is good. Once every 5 to 6 months? Damn. You want to eat crab when there's 446 Singapore dollars per crab? What the hell? I'm eating shrimp chips. Medium amount. I prefer shrimps. I like shrimp as well, but there's not as much fat. Hey Siri, what's 40 Singapore dollars to US dollars? What? 29 US dollars? 29 US dollars for a single crab. That's insane. Money. That's insane. What the heck is wrong? What's wrong? Isn't Singapore a sea country? A Southeast Asian island? I eat them when they're available, but they're expensive. Why is Akani pricey over there? Some people SG the Switzerland of Asia. Okay. I always thought they were rich people food. Are they? I know like crap, like roe, like what do you call it? Caviar? $34.90 for a crab. Dragon Alpha, where are you from? Food prices are so high I can hardly afford beef. See. Like my grandma runs a butchery business, so we always have meat, thankfully. Australia? You know what I saw from Australia? Dragon's Dogma in Australia is $120. I cannot believe it. $120 for a video game. Australia moment. 107. I think 120 is the deluxe edition. At least beef liver is cheap. Yeah, beef liver is cheap. Is this where we have gotten, guys? 224 for deluxe. Hello again, Steeple Duck. Don't you mean 124? Guys, this is the state that we've gotten. Well, like those prices, huh? Like later on, we will be like 35 years old, streaming, and we'll be talking about the gas prices. Those gas prices, huh? With all the bugs and DLCs, is it even worth it? It's good. It's a good game. It's a good game. I want to try the XXL dual crab set for the price range. Holy shit! 189 for crab. Do you know you can get unlimited seafood here for around $40? $40 and you can get unlimited seafood. Yep. You get like crab, lobster, shrimp, like what are the seashell called? The seashell tahong. Tahong is clam, and what was the other one that's not clam? The talaba. What is talaba? Hello, male idol trash. Oyster. We're about moving from the Philippines. Mussels, yeah, mussels and oysters. Look, I'll probably eat till I can roll around with that price in the Philippines. Yeah. Captain, you should visit the Philippines and have a food time. Even in the big city, you can get cheap food like that. I'm really bad with buffets or like only food. Because one, the meat is pretty cheap. But like, you know, even if the meat is cheap and the cuts are bad, all that really matters is the sauce. If it's got good sauce, it doesn't matter what I'm eating. I'll eat like I don't know, a rug with gochujang. Yeah, you put some leather. Yeah, put some leather in some gochujang sauce, and I'll eat it. I'll eat it. It's easier to get Wagyu beef here. Yeah, true. It's all the sauce while I'm eating thin sliced meat. Yeah, thin sliced meat. It doesn't even matter what the kind of meat it is. Like you know. I know. Bull jib. I don't like the bull jib. I don't like the bull jib or whatever it is called in Korean barbecue, because that one is like pork belly that's cut really thick, and I don't like that because like there's too much meat. Like usually you would say, oh man, the big cuts of meat, yeah, I love that. But like meat, nah. I just want the sauce. Give me the sauce. Put it on rice, yeah, I'll eat it. I'll hard to fry too, yeah, hard to fry. Terry recovered from last stream? Yeah, I recovered from last stream. Well, welcome back, boys. Everything is okay. Everybody is good. Dressing like ballerinas, moonlight all night long. You don't leave me in a trance. It means. What did you have for dinner? I had Shin Ramyun. Do you know Shin Ramyun? Shiteru? It's a Korean ramyun, and like you don't know Shin Ramyun? Oh man. Here's noodle, instant noodle 101. I gotta educate you. You guys gotta know what Shinramyun is. It's like one of the best noodles ever. I had a burger. Lucky you. I had instant noodles. Aren't those made in the US? No way. No way. Those are Korean. Shinramyun. You have probably seen these packets around. They're always around. This red packet that says Shin Ramyun. These are pretty popular in the US. Yeah, they're very trendy nowadays. I was talking to a friend. I was like, "Hey, have you ever had Shin Ramyun?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "They're pretty trendy." And they were like, "I'm not very trendy, Terumi." And I'm like, "Yes, but they're delicious. I see them on the Asian food island." Yes, I told you, right? Everyone's eating Shin Ramyun. Well, at least everyone knows Shin Ramyun. Wano maayong. I never actually tasted this before. It's good. It's good. It's the most popular ramyun ever. Hello, Shinra's Fortune. My little sister loves these. Yeah, I love these as well. Shin Ramyun is very good. But is it very spicy? Well, their tagline really is like, "You aren't a man if you can't handle Shin Ramyun." That's what the tagline is. Like, it's up to you to decide whether that's a good tagline or bad. But like, that's their tagline in Korea. In China, it takes like it's also the same. It's like, "You aren't a man if you can't handle Shin Ramyun." Well, can you handle Shin Ramyun? In Japan, it's more like, "Yummy, yummy, Shin Ramyun." I will prove my manliness. Teru's a man. Yes, I can handle Shin Ramyun. So there are multiple kinds of Shin Ramyun actually. This isn't my favorite, despite this being the most popular one. I love the stir fry Shin Ramyun. Here you go, Shin Ramyun stir fry. Oh my god, there's cheese version. Never mind. So this is Shin Ramyun stir fry. It's like it's a dry version of Shin Ramyun, and well, it tastes like yakisoba, right? Yakisoba, right? And I like it more than the wet version. But honestly, I would say it's a scam. Just get the regular Shin Ramyun and don't put water in the end, cause like literally it's the same. It's the same blank. It's the same stuff. You know, you just don't put water on it. Oh my god, it's more expensive and you don't put water on it. Anyway, my absolute favorite Shin Ramyun is Shin Ramyun Black. This one. Once you go black, you go black. It's really good. It's really good. It's got beef bone broth. It's basically Shin Ramyun normal, but it's got a secondary packet that like represents the black of well, I don't know. I don't know what it means. I just know it says black, and it's got the beef bone broth packet, and it tastes divine because it tastes like tonkotsu broth. Despite that being like absolutely paradoxical, because this is beef bone broth and then I'm saying tonkotsu, which is pork bone broth. This one is always on the floor somewhere. What? This is one that I get. Nice. Can I smash in and mix it with flavor and eat it like a snack? I haven't tried, actually. Have you tried Hachija hot and sour? Hold on. Hachija hot and sour. Is that a Singapore brand? What? It's just hot and sour soup. Of course I've tried hot and sour soup. I eat all the time when I go to Chinese restaurants. Met you in the sky. Why? But never let it face me. I'm keeping good vibes. When I'm on the road, I watch out for all surprises. What it provides us, good and bad, nothing unties us. What makes it sour? Well, I don't know actually. You spelled it wrong. Did I spell it wrong? Haichi. Ah! Haichija. Oh, this looks really good. Wow. I've never had this. Paper planes. Have you got to work soon? Take care. Instant champorado. Look at this. This is what I used to eat at the convenience store back in my college days. It's instant chocolate porridge. It's chocolate and rice, and you put hot water in it, and you have chocolate porridge. It's tasty. Yeah, it's like pudding. Don't forget about the milk. Oh yeah, you gotta get some milk for it. But man, this one looks really premium. Why is it in an ice cream container? I also have like a bowl noodle. Yeah, Nongshim bowl noodle. This is what I ate in the US. Remember that story when I told you about my mom? I was telling my mom, I'm so sad that we're white, and I wish I was Asian. And then she was like, Teru, you're Asian. And I was eating bowl noodle with chopsticks, and like and I was so happy. I was the happiest girl in the world because I learned that I was Asian. You thought you were white? Yeah, I thought I was white. Well, I will never forget bowl noodle for that revelation. Thank you, Nongshim. Thank you for that revelation, Nongshim, and bowl noodle kimchi flavor, specifically that blue and green one. Oh my god, it's here. I found it. It's this one. Did your own name not give it away? No. Oh my god, I found it. It's the blue and green one. It is the bowl noodle. It exists. And what other eggs? Jajangmyeon. Have you tried the Ichiran? Oh, Ichiran is expensive. This one? I've never had this before. Look at that price. 3,822. That is $80 for a pack of instant noodles. Never gonna try that in my life. Way too expensive. You know the last thing that I bought? In Lazada? Literally seeds. I bought like 3 pack of seeds for $6. That's like the price of brand new game. Are these good noodles? I don't know, probably. You should try in Japan though. Yeah, I heard Ichiran is very popular. How much for each serving of noodles? Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh my god, it's literally just 5 meals. Hold on. Let me check Lazada. A good day, good night. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. It's 5 servings for $30. Yeah, $30. 5 servings for $30. Not that bad. Not that bad actually, but still. I don't know. I could try it. I could try it. I could share this with my mom. $6. Do you know how much a pack of ramen costs here? Cup noodle Philippines. Look at this itty bitty baby packet. Spicy pork tonkotsu. It's a little baby packet. It's less than $1. for a little baby like me. You need to get the flavor balance right. If not, it won't taste like the Ichiran in Japan. Yeah, is that your baby voice? No? And it's a little baby noodle. Oh, there's the big brother, the garlic pork tonkatsu. What? This is different. Oh my god, Payless is the same company as Nissin? Oh, no, Nissin is just a sister company of Payless. Dude, literally, when I was struggling, guys, I literally wanted to buy Pancit Canton, which is lucky me Pancit Canton, but like I wanted to pay less. So like right beside Pancit Canton was this brand called Payless, and it literally has the same flavors and a bigger size, less taste, but you pay less. It's literally Payless noodles, and it's very sad. Real, Payless real. Yeah, nowadays I eat the real noodles, but you know, I don't eat Payless too much. Kinda sad, boy is it useful. Rating instant noodle stream. Why is this sad? Because it's more noodles, less taste. Yeah, it tastes much less. Do you know what's the best instant noodle though? This noodle that died. Ooh, nobody eats this anymore. No, this is gone. That's a cat. This one. Pancit ni Mang Juan, or Mr. Johnson's noodles. I never seen it. It was good while yeah, it was good. Okay. Look at the flavors, right? There's flavors. Pinoy barbecue. This is the flavor of the noodle. Sweet, savory, umami, very sweet and spicy Pinoy barbecue. Delicious. That is the one on the right. That was the one on the very right. I love that. That's my favorite flavor of all time. Then adobo. Like everybody knows adobo. You've probably seen adobo before. You've probably heard of adobo. This is soy sauce plus vinegar. Good night, Dragon A Alpha. It's okay, but the one on the left is vile. I don't know who came up with that. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. It's literally a fish. It's literally fish. Smoked fish noodles, and I was like, how is it gonna taste? It's smoked fish noodles, fish, and it tasted fishy. It tasted like the sea. I was like, wow, they managed to recreate the taste of the sea in noodles form, and I absolutely hated. Is fish noodle good? No. Why would you ever have fish in your noodles? That is disgusting. So I am a hater. I am a Tinapa Mang Juan hater. Smoked fish already need add-on. Yeah, fish noodle is amazing. What do you mean? No, I'm a fish noodle hater. Especially with milk. Yeah, no. Tara, it is fish and salt. Of course it tastes like the sea. Exactly. I hate that. What of the real tinapa though? Oh my god. I eat that all the time. Real tinapa bangus belly. What did the fish do to you? Where is it? Just show me the. Oh my god. 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 Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely delicious fish belly fat. Guys, Like that is what you take the fat, you spread it on your rice, you mix it on your rice, and then you add a little bit of soy sauce. It's the fish belly. There you go. I've never tried the fish bihon soup with milk. I've had bihon, but not with milk. Okay, so you like or hate fish flavor? I like fish flavor, but only if you have a lot of like calamansi or lemon, like citrusy, yeah, citrusy flavor, to counteract the fishiness. How about sinigang na bangus? I do not like sinigang na bangus, but I will show you a superior form. Sinigang na sa miso. Sinigang na salmon sa miso. How is that? You can probably guess that we have some Japanese heritage here, because this is a Japanese recipe from all the way from World War whatever. I don't remember. But this has been passed down in my province for generations, because we are weeaboos. Yeah, sinigang sa miso. I was telling my grandma, did you know in Japan they eat this miso every day? And then they were like, yeah. Like, yeah, every single time. Every single day they eat miso. And she was like, oh, wouldn't it be expensive? And I was like, no, they don't put the fish in it. They just eat the miso. And she was like, that's boring. But my favorite part of this is not the belly, but ulo. Where is it? This is lame. Give me the head. Yeah, this. You guys probably do not like the image of this because there is a face of the fish there. Every single foreigner that has eaten like fish head does not like it. I was just watching this. I don't know what is it, Tom's Guide to the Philippines or whatever it was. But he was eating like snails, and then he ate a fish head, and then he was like, I'm not sure I like that fish head looking at me while I'm eating. And I'm like, that is the best part of the fish. The fish head is, yes! The eye, that's my favorite. I mean, it would probably be a little weird eating the face of a fish. I make out with the fish. I never tried fish head, but I know it's good. Yeah. I've eaten fish eye, that is. Yeah. I have like, you know... Hold on. Teru, I don't bring it you. Fish. I can't guys. Like, when you get this... Yeah, this is fried bangus. You kiss the head. Yeah, you eat the head because the head is the crunchiest part. Yeah. Like from the face, right? From the face. Ever since I was a kid, I would eat it like from the lips. Yep. I would eat it from the lips. I would lock lips with the fish and eat its face off. Get the boneless one. I remember when I was in class, I was like, we were getting taught about fruits and their genetically modified organisms, and they were like, oh, so this gene is where you remove the seeds from the grapes, and now you get boneless grapes. And I was like, oh, that's where you get boneless bangus. And the teacher was like, shut up, Terumi. And I'm like, I'm sorry. That just came out of my mouth. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Boneless. I was like seedless grapes. Can I guess a boneless pizza? I think that's a meme, but I'm not sure. Espada is the fish. Right. Walang buto. Yeah, seedless bonus. Alright. This is also a fish that I like. It's called espada. Espada. It's Spanish for sword. But it's not swordfish, right? It's Spanish for sword, and it's a fish, but it's not a swordfish, it's a beltfish. Tara has an Ojousama taste in food. How is it? How is it? More, you like, yeah, espada from Bleach? It looks like jeans. Yeah, new jeans. I'm K-pop brained at the moment. I cook, clean soup. Taste is coco loco. I clean your loom. It's so twinkle twinkle. Want be your wife, but she is Snake, you got the dominant genes. So of course it's called a beltfish. Oh yeah. So is that the actual lyrics? Yeah. It literally is. I clean y'all loom. It's so twinkle twinkle. Wanna be your wife, but she is G-Idol? G-Idol is probably the worst K-pop group I have ever heard. I love them. They have the worst songs. They have the worst lyrics. They have the catchiest beats. They're like the most how do you say, sexist, shallow. It's great. It's great. It's absolutely great. I love them. My problematic stands. Skibbity skibbity. Yeah, I love G-Idol. What is the G stand for? I don't know. Yeah, hello Tyson Savior. Bye bye. Take care at work. Ja. What was I saying? Oh yeah. You know, there's a song that I actually like. What's up? Whoa, Yunha is in Universe Ticket. Oh wait, no. Yunha, was it impossible? Ridiculous. Yeah. Was it this? Yeah. It was this. It was this song. I really like this song. I don't even know if I can sing it because like it's been a long time since I've read Korean. I was like, 말도 안 왜 나를 몰래 놈은 바라보게 됐어. 미워해봐도 알아서봐도 숨겨봐도 안 되는 걸 이름 안 왜 자꾸 원해. 내게 빠졌다고 말해. 꿈을 꿔봐도 너뿐인 걸 만져 안줘지만 널 사랑해. Or something like that. It was a really good song, and there's a Filipino version of it, but like it's been a long time since I'm saying anything in Korean. You know, remember a long time ago I used to say a lot of words like, oh, I hate Korean pop culture. It's so commodified, and I still do. Like I still do think it's very commodified, and like it's the most how do you say, ultra cynical idol culture, but I don't care anymore. I after going to Korea, I don't care anymore. I willingly enjoy. I willingly enjoy like submer. I can't wait for Terumi K-pop karaoke. Can we have a karaoke stream? Sure. We had a karaoke stream a while back. We can have it again. And basically, I was like, have you ever become a fish by accident? No. But I was like thinking, it is me taking the path of least resistance every single time. That is me. That is me. That is my life. I will take the path of least resistance. This is why people still eat junk food. Yeah, this is why people still eat junk food. Like, you know what? I know it's bad for me. I know it's bad for me, but I will eat it. Very chill. Very chill. You know what? You know what? I just got a McDonald's. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll buy a McDonald's. Oh, what? Did my subscription run out? All right, I'll renew. Does that mean we need to drag you onto the difficult path? No. No. Good morning, Zaid. I'm just a very chill person nowadays. I don't have many how do you say strong dislikes, I guess. Ultimate consumer Terumi Koizumi. Yeah. I remember there was just one time I was like, guys, I bought a new Burger King today, and then they were like, why are you buying Burger King? And I was like, because I saw an ad for it. And then they were like, you bought Burger King because you saw an ad for it? I was like, yeah, they have something new. And they were like, this is the opposite of avoiding marketing campaigns. I'm like, yeah. Well, what can I say? What's the problem? Hello, John Arct. Explains the Figmas. To be honest, I only have one Figma, and it's the Russia Figma. I that's the only Figma that I have. Most of my statues are most of my figures are unmovable. You are not immune to propaganda. Yeah, you know what? I will take the propaganda, you know? I recently splurged on McDonald's Happy Meals because they had a Yu-Gi-Oh! X Hello Kitty. Oh, I saw that. That was cool. I saw that. It was pretty badass. Because like I follow no, I don't follow. I'm in a Sanrio Philippines group, and they always update me on the latest Sanrio stuff. So you would be really happy if we have a new burger text. I'm sort of subscribed to the McDonald's newsletter. So every time there is a new promo, I am actually I have the McDonald's app, I have the KFC app, I have the Jollibee app. I actually have the I'm actually Do you know those when you sign up for a new account, guys? When you sign up for a new account, it says send me those promotional emails. Yep, I get those promotional emails. Give me those give me those promotional emails. But why? Because I want to be updated. I want to know what's new. No one wants those emails. No. I want to see. I want to see what's new. If it's something lame like, oh, we got a sale, I'm gonna check it out. What's the sale? And it's like, oh, you get $50 off if you buy nuggets right now. And like, to be fair, like if you download the McDonald's app, you can get like a buy one get one fish crispy fish fillet burger like couple days ago. I missed that because I was sleeping at the time, and it was only available from 11 a.m. to like 3 p.m. And so Gabby Cross, thank you very much for the membership milestone chat. Thank you very much for being a member for 32 months. That's so freaking long. You can take Teru out of America, but you can never take the America out of Teru. Yes, I'm American. I spill water myself, but it's not as if I'm an actual consumer. All I really spend on is what do you call it? New items, like new items on fast food. Is that why you don't sleep? You always want to catch the sales? Sometimes, cause like you to get the sales, right. The McDonald's sales, they don't happen on delivery. You have to go outside to get them. So you have to calculate, right? How much is the cost of delivery versus how much is the cost to go outside, and is anyone going out of the house at this specific time? Maybe I can ride with them so they can drop me off at McDonald's so that I can save a little bit of money on the ride fee, and so I can make sure that the deal is actually like a net positive for my my travel. So those are the economics of buying food. Gotta calculate petrol costs. Hello, Jacob Blake. So yeah, it's really good. The McDonald's meal wasn't worth because I had to travel to 2 different McDonald's just to get a 22 peso discount for the McDonald's meal. And it's really good, the spicy sauce, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. Good night, DD gamers. Sleep well. Was it worth the effort for 22 pesos? No, it wasn't. But it's the spice of life. It's happy. Like, my family loves the sauce. Nice. Right, yeah. It's just really fun. I mean, like, it's fun to get it one day early. It's just you think like, oh, Jojo Mart is taking over the countryside. But like, yes, Jojo Mart is taking over the countryside, and they're making us jump through hoops just to get a little bit of joy in our lives, like early access on your freaking McNugget sauce. Early access if you download the app and go to these specific stores to get the sauce. But me, I fuck with that. It's like a very simple scavenger hunt where you're looking for like some sauce, and like your reward at the end of the day is like a day early you get to taste a new sauce. That's fine. That's fine with me. Like the simple things like that. You like the actual consumerism. Yeah, actual consumerism. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fight against it? I don't know. I feel like most things are like that because, like, say, even if I start that's a worse comparison. Seeing the bundles completed is better than paying for the time on upgrades. Oh. Yeah, at the end of the day, you can't fight against most things. That's why it's worrisome to me. Oh, recently, I just got into a Steam family whatever. I learned that you cannot do Steam family sharing with someone from another country. So I had to find friends in the Philippines to join. And I was like, oh my god, finally! I have, I don't know, Tekken 8. Insane. What an insane feature. Like, Steam didn't have to do that, but they did it anyway. Like, people weren't complaining about the previous way to do Steam family sharing, but they just made it more consumer friendly. That's gotta hurt your bottom line. No, I mean, like, it's just very nice. It was the very start of this. Hello, Matt. It's just a very nice. So glad Steam Family doesn't require everyone deciding on the same computer. Yeah. Ow. So, yeah, new games. Steam making it hard for me to switch fully to GOG. Steam earns a lot. You're right. You're right. Steam earns a lot, and like yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. There's still a private company. I miss this chat. This normal chat. Yeah, welcome back to the normal chat. Shio, just get the Game Pass thingy. Steam is one of the few monopolies I'm okay with. Nice. Did you hear about how the DOJ is attacking Apple for monopolistic practices? And for some reason, they messed up a few key details regarding price and like dates in their document, and so much so that even the former head of Windows came to Apple's defense, because there are many things you can criticize Apple for, but monopolistic practices, maybe not. Yeah, monopolistic practices, maybe not. I don't see them as a monopoly. I see them as an overly controlling anti-consumer company, but I don't see them as monopolistic. Even with the whole walled garden, I don't see it as a monopoly. You have a choice, right? You have a choice between OS, you have a choice between phones, you have a choice between computers. Yeah. I just want them to lose so I can finally sideload apps on my phone. WWDC is happening soon. Yeah, you're either all in or not on it. Like, it's like how do you say? It's the choice, it's the preference between a walled garden or not, right? If you break apart that walled garden, you are paradoxically not allowing choice because you are forcing everything to be the same. No? I got quite a bit of apple stonks. Okay, Captain Hannah, you have a stake in this. So, I'm excited for WWDC. As a developer, they really do screw you. Yeah. Apple definitely deserves to get fucked over this time. I agree. I don't agree with like the points that they are specifically picking and focusing on, but Apple deserves to get fucked over because of their hostile relations with developers, with consumers, with well, the EU, you know, the legislation, their malicious compliance of the, yeah. Will it be another collab watch along of the Apple event? I don't know who's gonna be interested with the Apple event, but we will watch it. Right to repair, baby. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, really. Because I remember one of the cases that was very much pinpointed in the case against Apple was that green Android users feel marginalized because of the green bubbles. I'm like, man, who got bullied in the DOJ? who got bullied with their Android phone? And I don't think it matters all that much. Yeah, their last terms update allowed people to host their app on different platform, but it was malicious compliance for sure. I feel like remember FaceTime was meant to be an open standard. Steve Jobs said as much. Steve Jobs said, "We're going to open up FaceTime to be an open standard for video calls." There's a lot of technologies that Apple has created that would greatly benefit the tech at large by, you know, opening it up. Also, take your Shio. But it just seems like they do not want to. But I also don't mind, because if you make something, I can get the feeling that you want to protect it. Because you remember there was WebKit, right? WebKit, which is the browser backend for Safari. What happened with WebKit is that Google started building in technologies into the upstream to the WebKit source code, and they were adding features that were pushed by Google specifically. And after they had a dispute with Apple, they split off, and Apple had to remove all those like excess Google features from WebKit and Safari, and that became Chromium. Chromium is the fork of WebKit that is now dominant in the market space. And now because Google has now taken control of the large majority of browser market share, they can just push whatever they want, like WebP. That makes everyone upset. And it, like something like disallowing ad blockers on their store from blocking YouTube stuff, or what else has been there? Accelerated mobile pages, stuff like that. I hate WebP and MOV so much. Why doesn't any device let me open it? Because it's not the industry standard format. The industry standard format is HEIF and HEVC. It is basically Apple and the rest of... Basically, there are two competing standards. There were two competing standards, which is HEIC and HEIF by Apple, and then WebP and WebM by Google. WebM won in the consumer space, while everything else was won by Apple. And now Apple doesn't want to implement WebP and WebM support, while Google doesn't want to implement HEIC and HEIF support. So who won? Nobody did, because nobody wants a standard. Can they just kiss and make up? They did. They made AV1, which is AVIF, which is a combination of both standards. Yeah. There, Mayong Kujo, there is a new standard. So congratulations to you. Go get a new CPU and go get a new video card, because there is a new standard. Not AVI. It's AVIF. AV1. It's different. It's different. Ooh, and THPIs, hello. So, everyone is trying to make AV1 or AVIF the new standard, which is, well, I think Twitch already supports it. Yeah. Twitch already supports it, I believe. But you need a newer GPU and newer CPU to encode it. So, like, you gotta wait a couple more years. And by the time your CPU and GPU can support it, there will be another format on the horizon trying to challenge that. And that's why you have USB-C, 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 USB-C on your computer. No wonder web dev. Dude, I used to be part of a forum. It was called Web Dev Refinery. RTX GPU is needed for AV1. Leonard PR, hello. It's dead. This was the start of the website with Web Dev Refinery. I don't know why I was here. Join us to become a better dev or leave and you'll suck at web code. My mom left and she can't make a website for beans. True story. Be awesome and start with the get started guide or skip that noise and head straight to the forum. I used to be part of this forum. I don't know why I'm not a web dev. I don't know the first thing about web development, but yeah. You don't need an RTX GPU to view the image. You can always use software rendering or software decoding, I mean. But, you know, always better. In another timeline, I would be a web dev. Man, I wonder if my old my old Tumblrs are probably not there anymore. I remember messing around with the CSS on Tumblr and feeling like a hacker. What was on your old Tumblrs? There was a Tumblr. It was called Culture something, but like I basically posted music from Japan that I felt, whoa, this is the cultured person's music. It was just J-pop. I thought this was for cultured people. Reminds me of the XKCD comic on standards. Yeah, I remember that. Technically, you could get into UX. Yeah, I could. Intel Pentium is a standard in some web dev. Intel Pentium still? Have you ever lost any music that you really wanted to rediscover? I lost this. There's this old band that I used to listen to, Jitterin Jin. And their albums were not available outside of Japan. And they were removed off of YouTube, I think. And I didn't see them for a long while until I searched them up on Apple Music and they were like released on Apple Music. And I was like, oh, nice. Finally, I get to see these guys again. I remember torrenting one of their one of their albums. It was like locked behind a password. Even on JP YouTube, yeah, even on JP YouTube. It was locked behind a password, and I spent a lot of time trying to decode the password. I was using Debian, and I was trying to crack the passcode. I couldn't understand how it was. This was also during the time where I had a Bitcoin wallet and I was Bitcoin mining, and I probably had a few Bitcoins because I was very, very early on into the Bitcoin craze, and then I was like, this shit is useless, so I threw it away. I just deleted the wallet. I probably had a few Bitcoins there. I could have probably been rich. It's probably worth $1 trillion now. Probably, yes. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter now. I probably wouldn't have liked me if I was rich, right? How would I be like if I was rich? You could have invested in NFTs. Yeah, I could have invested in NFTs. As I was saying earlier, if there was an anime girl NFT, I would have probably bought it. But there are some Japanese artists that sell anime girl NFTs. I thought you were rich at first. Well, my family used to have what do you call it? A business, a construction business. Like you know, BGC, Skyline. So the richest neighborhood in the Philippines, right? The richest neighborhood in the Philippines. I showed my grandpa this. I was like, "Grandpa, look at BGC. I went here. This is the richest neighborhood in the Philippines." And then he was like, "What the heck? That was a couple decades ago. That was just full of trees. We used to work on those." And then I was like, "Well, Grandpa, this is it now. Too bad we couldn't have made the money." Kizuna, I really got into NFTs. Yes, she did. She got into NFTs. The future is now. And I think a big part of it is a lot of your stories involve rich people. Well, how do I say this? I consider myself like close, or at least I was close to a lot of rich people. And I'm like, I guess, how do you say, my extended family is rich, right? My extended family is rich. Like, my tita has a resort. Yeah, a resort, like a summer beach resort, for like a summer pool resort. Yeah, summer pool resort. Another one owns a foundation for, you know, free medical services. And what else? Like my great grandpa has a fishery pond, whatever. I don't fucking know. But when the land was getting distributed between you are on the broke side of the family. Yeah, I'm on the broke side of the family. Why was I on the broke side of the family? I don't know. I don't really know. I can only speculate, because I know my dad specifically, he was like, "Yeah, we're not getting into that fight for the land. I don't want to fight with my brothers and sisters." So he disowned them and they disowned him. So we weren't part of the fight for the land. We just got whatever we had. Yep. Can get messy in last generations. Yeah, it can get really, really messy. So we didn't involve ourselves in the fight. And the last time that my dad had a deal regarding land was when we had land in like a really nice region. Well, actually, it was a really nice region. And it was in the middle of nowhere in the nice region, right? And my uncle was like, "Hey, can you sell me your land so you can pay for Teru's college education?" And my dad was like, "Okay, It's in the middle of nowhere anyway. Well, it turns out my uncle knew that the land that we had was going to be in front of a potential or planned large shopping mall. So yes, we got scammed. He sold it at a low price, and he didn't know there was going to be a very large shopping mall chain there, and so he sold it at a low price, and we lost it to our uncle, who now has a very nice piece of land to resell, or it was in front of an SM. It was in front of an SM, straight up. And so, yeah, we also had a couple more pieces of land around the province, and my grandpa made a lot of mistakes when it came to business. Like, we lost our construction business, we lost our land. So one of them just recently, like less than a decade ago, because he wanted a new car. Stupid, right? So that land is now like right beside the convenience store that we have. So yeah, that land is now like an apartment complex. And I was like, and my mom has always, how big is your family land? We don't have anymore. We just don't have this house and the land associated with the house. I didn't realize your family hadn't lost so much. It's okay. Growing up, I was sort of a little princess, I guess. Growing up, I did experience the last vestiges of growing up sort of rich. It was I had my own personal maid, as well as 2 other maids to take care of the house, because I was the eldest child. I was the eldest daughter, and I had my personal maid. It was something. How do you say? I remember being so scared of the PlayStation 1. Did you ever have about siblings? No, I don't got siblings. I remember having the PlayStation 1 sound, like the opening sound. I was so scared of that I would ask my maid to open up the PS1 and get to the start screen for me. I would also do like stupid pranks, like get a wafer stick and then fill the insides with garlic and then give them to the maid. I don't know why I did that. I was a bad kid. You're mean to that for me. I know. I was actually a bad kid. I was a bad kid, okay? I grew up bad. I used to throw tantrums a lot. And I was spoiled. I was very spoiled. I was very spoiled. I remember one time there was a scavenger hunt at my high school, and I didn't have a partner, so I asked my maid to come to school with me and be my scavenger hunt partner. Yep. I also had a guy maid. Yeah, I also had a guy maid, and when I was in senior high, and we played Persona 4 Arena together. Yeah, I taught him Persona. I made him watch through the entirety of the Persona 4 anime, and we played Persona 4 Arena together. I don't think he enjoyed it as much as I did, but you know, I liked it. Growing up rich, huh? Did you just ask them to do anything? Well, yes. You know, that's evil, dude. Why is that evil? No. I remember I would be watching the Dota TI, the international, in my room, and my maids would bring me food and a table inside the room in an air-conditioned room. Then after I eat my food, they would bring the dessert. And they would take my plates and clean them up. Lucky you. Yeah. You're actually... Yeah, I ate food in bed. I don't remember much stories. You had AC growing up? Yeah, I had AC growing up. Were you nice to them as you got older at least? Yeah, I became nicer. I'm devouring this good-ass pizza in bed right now. Nice. I get my mom barging into my room like a tank to hang my clothes. Never got into Seat Sports until I played CS. I still don't know CS esports. What other stories do I have about like rich stuff? Any funny stories about the maids? Well, technically we still have maids. Yeah, we still have maids because we cannot handle the housework ourselves. Technically. Okay, we have maids. But like we call them house help. Maid is not the right term anymore. You can still afford maids. We need them. Otherwise, this house will go into disrepair. You mentioned they were like care. Yeah. They take care of my grandparents because they're usually just for my grandparents. The most I asked of them is maid is no longer socially acceptable. Is a maid single? Actually, yes. Back when I was younger, we had a really young maid, and she would attract the attention of a lot of guys. So my mom put her in a uniform to keep her chaste. I remember that very clearly. What did she wear before? She wore casual outfits like booty shorts. Mama Teru knew. What sort of uniform did your mom slap on her? Not the French maid, but like whatever maid uniform is like popular in Singapore, it would be the same. You sure that wouldn't attack more guys? Well, it worked, so probably not. You know what really pissed me off? Because like, how young was she? I don't know. I don't remember. Um, I remember the fancier families in Manila, they would make their maids wait outside the restaurant or on the waiting seat while they ate food at the restaurants. And I thought, man, that's freaking despicable. So we eat with our maids. We eat at the same time. Yeah, it's so weird. I was really pissed one time, and I was like telling my dad, Dad, that's really despicable. Look at them laughing to themselves and eating seafood while their maids wait outside. Yeah, I avoid those rich people restaurants. Um, there is a word. I don't know. I don't know. How does it translate? Nanny. Yaya. Yaya. I used to have a yaya. It was my own personal nanny. And she would do everything for me. Because everybody is busy. I was closer to my yaya than my mom at one point. So like a governess? Yeah. Is this why you couldn't take care of yourself until recently? Guys, I still can't take care of myself. Surprisingly enough, the daughter of my yaya takes care of my grandparents now. It's a generational thing. Crazy, right? I thought that's a little but that's a little right? It's a little chotto matte. But your life sounds more and more Ojousama. I try not to talk about that kind of stuff because it's a little awkward and it doesn't reflect how I actually live. Your life is very interesting here. It's a how someone said it. It's a mix of really poor and really rich. I've experienced both ends, I guess. I've eaten the garbage. I've eaten garbage like this. You can do the Ojousama laugh, right? No. 7-Eleven sisig. Mmm. Delicious. Mmm. 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 Yummy. Mouth-watering photos 125. Did your yaya went to a school or got a degree? I don't know actually. Did you always like cheap instant food? Okay. Tell you what. Okay. This is gonna sound bad. All right, hold on. Let me get some medicine for my head, and then I'll tell you about what I thought of this kind of food. All right, hold on. Mm. How? All right, I just had a paracetamol. But hello. So there is a lot of food in 7-Eleven, and for a long time I felt I was above that. I felt I am above 7-Eleven food. I am above this convenience store fare. And when I first got to 7-Eleven, I ate 7-Eleven chicken teriyaki. Why are you eating paracetamol? Because my head hurts. And then I ate this, right? I ate this. It was the like the big time meals. I was like, I will never eat a food that calls itself busog meal. It's literally less than $1. Why would I ever eat a food that is less than $1 that will not fill me up and looks putrid and disgusting? And then I thought, right? I thought for a long time. When I got to college, when I got to college, I was like, I have to learn what regular people eat. I must learn the tastes and the meager enjoyment of the normals people. Sounds like an alien. And then I tried this, and then I said, "Oh, not bad." It certainly doesn't taste as it looks. I must understand the suffering of the commoners. I must relate, right? I would say, not bad. You sure you can't down that? Yeah. It was like that. It was like that. It was that kind of feeling. And then I was like, this... Did you even dress like Ness back then? Or did you have fancy clothes as a princess? I always just wore my uniform. Because growing up, right? Growing up, my mom would always tell me, Teru, you are not like these people. You are not an ordinary person, Terumi. You are somebody. And I would grow up thinking, oh yeah, you're right, mom. You're right, mom. As you say, mother. You still aren't exactly ordinary. Yeah. So she would always tell me, you are above these people. It was like that. It was like that. Even at my rich ass school, right? Even at my rich ass school, she would tell me, Terumi, you should... You see, Teru, you will be at the forefront of a groundbreaking new industry. And even in my high school, he would tell me, Terumi, first of all, you are an American. Oh, Arc Victim, welcome back to Terumi Ski. Watashi mo kimi ga suki. She would tell me that you are an American. Anyone would claw to be at your position and to take your green card. Or something like that, right? Something like that. I don't really remember what my mom said, but she really wanted me to have a lot of confidence in myself. And I remember, our green cards are valuable over there. Actually, do you still have that? Yeah, I still have that. I remember at school, we used to compare our parents' salaries. And one of the girls that I was friends with at school, she computed her parents' salaries, and I computed my dad's salary, and then she was like, "Your dad makes more than my parents combined?" And I was like, "Yes, of course." It was like that. What a life. What a life. Are you sure you need our super and membership money? No. I do. This is the age where normal kids compared Pokemon cards, was it? There is it the Ojousama left? They really do an Ojousama left? What? Yeah, I was like, how much your dad makes? Insane. Who is the self-insert pro tag? I don't know. I'm just doing my normal laugh. Anyway, guys. Anyway. So, my I'm not smug. I'm not proud of it. I was just a stupid little kid. And I remember my a spoiled kid. I'm well, sorta. We aren't like that anymore. We lost all of our stuff, thankfully. Not thankfully, sadly. But what else do I remember? Actually, how was I like this? No, I can't tell that story. I can't tell that story. That was really bad. That was really bad. That was really bad. I can't tell that. That would actually ruin my reputation. I can't. I was just a very bad person. I can't tell it. I really can't. It would like destroy me. No, you can't say please. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's very villainous. It's very villainesque. Don't say it. Yeah, I can't say it. It's really bad. It's really bad. No, it's really bad. Like, you would actually think less of me, even though I'm not like that anymore. But you are a villainess. Did you get someone thrown out of school or fired? No. My opinion of you can go any lower. What? Guys, how do you say? It was so bad, right? Thankfully, I'm in love with the villain. Shut the fuck up, Mail. But thank you. I hate that. But basically, I was with a friend. This girl that was part of Filipino Spanish royalty, and we were both talking about the sad state of our capital. And we had another friend who simply could not believe what we were saying. And she was like, how could you two just sit there and say such things? And we were both like, what do you mean? It's normal. And it was really bad. It was really bad. We're talking about something really bad. As teenagers, it was really bad. You know what my dad said? You know what I told my dad? You know what I told my dad? I was like, I'll try. Okay. It's like, Daddy, why are there so many poor people in the streets? well, daughter. Well, my child. That's because there's not enough money to go around. And I said, but Daddy, they can just print more money. Can't they just print more money and give everyone the cash? And he was like, my daughter, it does not work that way. Hello, Nay. Optimus Prime. But yeah. That's literally stupid kid stuff. No, that wasn't it. It was worse. Tara, how old were you? I was young. I was a teenager. But also, after a long time, I was like, how to say it? I learned a lot in high school. And look. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Let me just when I was in the car with my royalty friend, we were looking at unsightly things outside, and we were like, wouldn't the city be much more beautiful if we just moved them all elsewhere? It was really bad. It was really bad. It was really bad. If we relocated these, not like this. Yeah, monsters. Yeah, I know. Oh, Teru. That's not base. That's bad. Gentrify. And you know. It wasn't as bad as I thought. That's not as bad as it got. There was a second part. There was a second part. But I actually cannot say the second part. That's actually like horrifying. No. That one I cannot say. Anyway. You know, a long time ago, my parents, was Terry a racist princess? No. What's horrifying? Hey Matt. How I was like as a kid. Anyway, I remember my phone at the time was an iPhone, and it got confiscated because I brought it to school. And you know, you're not allowed to bring your phone to school. And you know what my mom told me? Doesn't your teacher know how expensive that is? I bet she can't afford to fix it if she broke it. And I was like, yes, that's true. She doesn't know what she's doing. Did you get it back? Yeah, I got it back. You were that right? It was really bad, guys. It was really bad. Of course I got it back. The more you go on, the more I see why guys never try to go for you. You know, part of it was I remember when I was it was my birthday, right? It was my birthday, and my dad bought a MacBook and an iPhone 4, right? The latest MacBook and the latest iPhone, and he bought me both of those things for my birthday, and I said, I don't need that iPhone 4. I only need this MacBook. And he was like, yeah, I'll give it to your mom then. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I already have my iPhone 3GS. I don't need the latest. I'm all right. I wasn't like a materialistic kind of girl. I remember it very clearly. What progress? I wasn't materialistic. I wasn't materialistic. Did you shower with it? No, it was brand new. Im Jong-min. Hello. You know, I always thought of myself as much more refined as any other child because I was well behaved. What about like clothes? Was it important to have branded clothing? I only had branded clothing. Well, not the expensive brands, but you know, it's not the stuff that like you got. I remember. Do you not shower every day? Don't you not shower? Well, not anymore, guys. Guys, I remember receiving like clothes from my. I remember receiving clothes from my friends, and that was very recent actually. That was in 2018. I received clothes from my friends, and my mom threw them away, and she was really mad. She was really mad. She was like, "We do not take hand-me-downs. We give them out." Damn, I draw the line there. I'm sorry, Dragon Drago. It was recently. It was, yeah, it's spoken like dialogue in PH dramas. What about thrifting? How do you view thrifting? I don't do thrifting. Well, not nowadays. I just buy all my stuff online. Gotta appreciate those growth and undoing of bad habits. Yeah. Does your mom still view you guys as rich? I feel like we had a fight about this. Like 2 years ago. I think we had a fight about this. I kept saying like, Mom, we don't have money anymore. We can't keep pretending like this. We can't keep going on like this. Like we're not like that anymore, and like we have to like face reality and stuff like that. And you know, we had a fight like that. It was very sad. But you know, I feel like it's it makes sense because my mom was the princess. You know, my mom was an actual princess. Like she had paintings of herself, like a giant, bigger than like 24 inches. Like how big is that? 27-inch paintings of herself in gowns and stuff like that. They still have it in the attic. We still have it. And like I could only really remember like my mom probably had a rough transition to reality. Okay, this is Novo Rich territory. Yeah, pretty much. The last nail on the coffin is COVID-19. COVID-19 made sure that we would like lose everything that we had left. And now all we have is this house. Even my dad lost a job for a long time. Hello, Sin. So, you know, it took a while for me to adjust as well, because for a long time I was like the kind of person that was like, oh, I have to save all these poor people, because that's how you were taught at my college, right? I've talked about this before, but in my college was Ateneo, the rich people's elite school in the Philippines. It's where everyone wants to go. Like if you're not there, you're not there. If you like people there only date people from there and other rich schools, or like one or two other rich schools. And Taro, hearing this makes me more like proud or happy for you, because I guess sort of like I'm inspiring where you are today. That's good. Thank you. The entrance exams there were hard. They are hard. And like the tuition is very hard as well. It's not weird. No, it's not weird. It makes sense. And it gives you a false sense of affection, a false sense of a savior complex towards the less fortunate, because it gives you like these weird tastes of what it's like to be poor, but not enough to actually empathize. Like first year it teaches you etiquette, Atenean etiquette. Then second year is like outreach program. Third year is working a minimum wage job. Fourth year is like living with a host family that's poor. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like a zoo. They think it's a zoo. They think poor people's homes are a zoo. Oh, you gotta experience what it's like, bro. You gotta experience what it's like to be poor, right? They do still feel detached. Living with a host family as well. Yes. Like basically you pay a family to host you and like treat you like one of their, not really, because yeah, it's immersion. Yeah, immersion. It's so fucked. Stupid. Yeah, you can't understand. Like some people would complain like, oh man, I can't bring my Starbucks to my minimum wage job because they're gonna complain. And like it's really it's required. Yes, it's required. It's a required course for all Ateneans. And that's why a lot of Ateneo students have a savior complex. I have this false sense of empathy. You see this a lot on like Facebook, like where during college they'll be very socially focused. They'll be very socially focused, and then right after college they go to, you know, various countries. I'm still in a group, right? I'm still in a group with my old batchmates. They talk constantly about, oh, let's go to France, let's go to Singapore, let's go to New York this time. I'm just gonna hand off my baby to my grandma, and so let's go to New York, guys. That's how it is. That's how it is for rich people. I hate your GC already. Yeah, once they are required to engage with it, they should go back to their pampered life. Must be the limit of Athenian education at the moment in an effort to bridge the gap. Most likely, yeah. I was like that as well. Any reason you haven't left the GC? Hell, I might need their help someday. I was a very obnoxiously principled person. My parents specifically put me in these rich schools so that I could make connections. Yeah. I specifically was put in these schools so that I can make connections with rich people. Not emergency cash cows. It's not like asking for it's not asking for money. It's basically getting a job or like opportunities in life. And me, I thought, no. Making connections is so dirty and like uncouth or something like that. It's very disingenuous, I thought. So I willingly, completely ignored it. I specifically avoided making any connections. And once I got out of college, I cut everybody off. I cut almost everybody off. Just the people from my last year of college. I cut everybody off. Because I thought, I don't want to be associated with anyone who thinks I'm gonna take advantage of them or I'm gonna like leech off of them or something like that. What a giant mistake that was. What a giant mistake that was. My principles or my beliefs fucked me over. So I have no connections from the expensive colleges that I went to. And it is a waste. It was very naive. Yes, it was very naive. It feels very nepotistic. It is nepotistic, but nepotism is the name of the game. It's the name of the game for everywhere. Hell, it cost me a lot of opportunities in VTubing as well. Trying to avoid the entire networking game. Yeah. As long as you got skills, you can still make connections. Yes, you can. It's a big regret of mine, but I try not to think about it anymore. I'm a happy point in my life, I think. I felt the same too, but a close friend told me to make connections. I tried, but I'm just antisocial. I'm not antisocial. I'm ENFP. Not sure skill matters these days, Poke. It's just knowing how to bootlick. Yeah. At least you're happy, Teru. Yeah, I'm happy. Teru me happy. Rumi oreshi. Rumi oreshi yo. INFP. Not introverted, just a neat. I'm not introverted either. I might have agoraphobia, but I am still extroverted. I get my energy from talking to people. Sadly, even in some engineering jobs, this is happening. Yep. Oh, do you know? Let's go back to some funny stories about me being a Ojousama. Guys, I remember, I have before this past 3 years, I have only been to 5-star hotels. I have only ever been to 5-star hotels before these past 3 years. And how do you say, my dad's job gets us 3 days free at every single Marriott slash Sheraton slash Ritz-Carlton whatever hotel every year. Guess is like free stays at every single Ritz-Carlton whatever. And so that's where I go every year. And like I remember everybody, every time I go to a hotel, like everybody is like, who goes to hotels just to stay? And I'm like, me? It's just a vacation. It's a staycation, guys. Why wouldn't I go to a hotel to stay? And for me, that was just normal life. That was just normal life, guys. Might as well, lol. Can that be shared? Can you bring +1? Yes, I guess. And I remember I went to I went to a 3 or 4-star hotel, and the painting was crooked. You know what? I was so mad. I took a picture and sent it to my dad to complain. I was like, Daddy, this room is not properly kept. Somebody get her. She's way early. No. I'm literally. Sorry, ma'am. Let me burn the room for you. I'm literally. Have you tried spending the night in a car too? No. I literally live in a rat-infested home. There's nothing. I know, Daddy. How should I recover from the wretched mess of a hotel? So, you really went from the top to the bottom, huh? Yeah! Well, welcome to the mountain bottom! Welcome to the mountain bottom, boys! Here I am. My dinner is literally some instant noodle with egg. I'm selling all my stuff. And I live in the provinces, we're in the boonies without a mall. You're now a fallen princess, a rat princess. Someone actually like took me aside and like she was like, Teru, I know you play otome games. You know the concept of a fallen princess, right? And I'm like, yeah. Why don't you think it applies to you? And I'm like, oh my god, you're right. I am a fallen princess. Fallen Ojousama working her way up would make a very good anime. A long time ago, that was actually one of my goals, right? I wanted to like climb my way back up to, high society, I guess. And I think around 2022 I thought, nah, I'm satisfied with my life. I like what I do. I like going to convenience stores. I like eating garbage food. I like this. I like this comfy, quaint life that I have. Were you any happier back then? Do you have more things that mean a lot for you now or back then? I'm happier now. A long time ago, I was on the phone with my dad, and I was on the phone with my mom and dad, and I was crying. I was crying on the phone. They were both away working in the USA, and I was crying. I said, please come home. I'm so lonely. I don't want to live with a maid anymore. I just want to be with my family. This was actually because I went to spend one night in our cousin's house. They were poor, but they were together, and like their parents joked around, and like they hugged, and they slept in the same bed, and they like watched TV together, ate together, and stuff like that. And so I sort of broke down and called my dad and mom, and I told them like I would rather be poor and not even afford education than to have the money and be lonely. It was that kind of life. I was very insane. It was very eye-opening to me. So it's not all funny stuff. You have a better relationship with the family now, right? Yep, I do. That's why I'm really happy right now. I still usually only see my father once or twice a year. Like sometimes, if I'm lucky, he goes twice a year to visit us. Well, you guys, you have a lot of people who love you now. Thanks, guys. I love you too. Working elsewhere? Yeah, my dad still works in the US. Well, still works in California. A jack of blades. Ah, my neck. I sort of forgot this story. I sort of forgot this story. It's been a while since I thought about it. It's been a while since I thought about it. There's a lot of things that I sort of forgot. I guess like sort of more blocked out of my mind. Yeah. Life has changed so much. Anyway, what else was what else are the more funny stories that I have? What are you guys doing this Holy Week? Nothing. Just streaming. Does the word bittersweet apply to your experience? Yeah, I guess. I mean, do remember that I was under surveillance the entire time. I was under a pressure cooker of a home with 4 cameras pointed at me at any given moment. Some of them have night vision, some of them could speak, some of them could move, and some of them had voice recording. And they were all connected to the internet for my family to watch. What's up with that? That wasn't even due to my mental state. They were just wanting to watch me. On your old apartment, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't about my mental state. It was just about protecting me. That's why I developed sort of weirdly. I didn't sing, I didn't dance, I didn't do anything. I just sort of lived on the internet because doing anything could lead to an embarrassment of me to all of my family, you know, extended family as well, because they had access to those cameras. So I didn't do anything like dance or sing and stuff and cook or play. That's why there's a gap in your hobbies. Yeah. Literally the whole family could watch you. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So partially being able to sing, to do VR, to stream, to have my own room, to do everything like this. It's fun. Did they ever do anything with the footage or yell at you if you did anything? Yeah. For how long did that situation last? High school and college. That makes more sense now why you would always say you used to do this in high school but stopped even though you enjoyed it. Yeah, pretty much. So, so around yeah, there would be many times like you would ask like, oh, Terumi, did you ever ask to remove the cameras? Yes I would. The scariest thing is when I'm just eating or like having a good time in the kitchen and eat, and then I would hear the camera start talking to me. I was like, Terry, what are you doing? What are you eating? And I'm like, I'm eating fish, mother. It's like that. Mm-mm-mm. He's a little scary. So, I have a bit of a yeah. I have a bit of a sore spot for cameras. There was one time that I really did mm-mm-mm. I really did go mad and started destroying cameras once. But I feel like that's a tale that's way too sad. Is that even protecting at this point? I guess it was way overprotective. Good on you for coming out of that with not like an absolutely warped personality. I did come out of that with a really bad personality. Really, I came out of it with BPD. They stopped after you destroyed them, right? No. The idea. Ah, yeah. Now I have beautiful princess disorder. I'm really sorry about how all you've gone through. It's okay. It's okay. Terumi is okay. Is that even a disorder? Yeah. You've never heard of beautiful princess disorder? I joke, but it's a borderline personality disorder. I have a fear of cameras. Yeah, I do have two. I thought it was bomb P disorder. Yeah, it is. I'm very sorry. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry to make you sad. I don't mean to make you feel sorry for me. Hmm. No, this is good. Ah? Is it? Hmm. Ugh, my head hurts. I have abandonment issues. Me too. Yeah, it's I'm really happy. I'm really happy nowadays. Ugh, my head. All that paracetamol isn't working. There are two Terumis? What do you mean? Do you do therapy? Yeah, I do therapy. Sometimes when you're chilling with friends, topics go into this territory. Yeah, paracetamol for headache. Yeah. You need to rest? No, not yet. I'm good. I'm good. If I was resting, I would be really bored. I would just go back to sleep. Maybe I'll do something like Ojousama for the next RP. Nah. Nah. Share with the dominant genes. You don't need to rest. Yeah, I don't need to rest. Fallen Princess RP. Oh yeah. There was a game that I used to play. It was called oh, that's schizophrenia. I got it confused. Yeah, I don't have schizophrenia. There was a game called what was it? Helix Waltz, guys. If you take too much paracetamol, it causes headaches too. Yeah. Does it bother you sometimes that we treat you like you're fragile? No, not really. I do like being treated like a princess because I don't know. I just like it. Ha ha ha. Hold on, let me move over to that screen. Why? Oh, hold on. Let me refresh the cache. Whoop. There was this game that I used to play. It's called Helix Waltz. It's an otome game, otome / dress up / RPG phone game. That where the storyline was you're a fallen royal family, not a royal family, like a court family. Hello, Cloud. And you're trying to climb your way back up there. It's a very nice game. I like it a lot. But it closed down like around 2021. And it wasn't available anymore. And I wasn't able to see the conclusion of the story. But there is a Helix Waltz 2 coming, but it's not getting localized in English. But I'm still holding out hope. I love games about princesses and rich people, I guess. It's just a fantasy of mine now. I feel like every girl at some point wants to be a princess. Did I ever tell you? I always hope one day my mom would reveal that I was a European princess. And and she would be hiding it from me until I was ready to handle the truth, you know? Why European? I don't know. What happened to being Asian? Yeah. I told my mom that and she was just laughing at me. You're a wizard, Teru. I used to hope we were secretly loaded and my parents just wanted to live a modest life. Yeah. Me too. Like my parents wanted to keep me humble, which is yeah. They wanted to keep me humble and they were waiting for the right time where I was mature enough to handle it. Man, I wish I was rich. Yeah, me too. You know, I'm very humble. I'm the most humble. You know the humble bundle? Yeah, I always get those because I'm very humble. It's a bundle for me. Are you humble or insecure? I guess I'm insecure. +2. What kind of princess doesn't deserve praise? Guys, if I don't get enough praise, I die. That's the that's my lifeline. That's my life force. I thought that was Chica. Oh yeah, sorry, that was Chica. Not me. Okay, Hime-sama. So true, beautiful princess. Really appreciate you opening up to us though. Thank you. Terumi Gochi. You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you. I've survived. You survived this long then. Thank you for it. Oh well. What do you mean, oh well? That chica stream was so funny. The backstory was just you being needy. Yeah. Terumi is real. Man. Chica was such a good idea, guys. You guys don't understand how good Chica is. She's such a good concept. You guys don't know what you missed. because I can't do the bratty voice too well. She's my Oshi. Okay. Do it. What do you mean do it? Shame the corpos didn't bite. Yeah, corpos didn't bite. Do the roar. What? You can do ooh, but your voice is too deep to be brat. Can you do a haughty princess voice? Huh. Of course I can. What would be a haughty princess voice? Good morning, Mud. Good morning. It's a reference, but I want to hear the bratty voice. I don't know how a bratty voice. Oh ho ho ho. Ojousama. Ojousama ne. Wah. Wah ha ha. I don't know. I don't know how to do an Ojousama tape. Something like Kafka's voice. Why would a Kafka's voice like that? Just sound like you're intentionally being. Try holding a fan. Hold on. What's up? Huh? Huh? Like the botchy laugh. It's more of a tone. I get you. Don't worry. I've got this. It's not like that. Fan gives you the Hime buff. I did carry a fan with me back then. Fan in a handkerchief. Always. It's essential in your very, I guess, important. Did you really? Of course I did. Why wouldn't you? What? It was part of your, you know, well-being. What do you mean? Why are you so surprised? That's normal. Can you attempt a Bayonetta voice? Bayonetta. Dance with me. Mainit lang talaga sa amin. Yeah. That too deep. Well, what can I do? Let's see. Monogatari. Wakaja umaisama. Nani kore umaisama? Nah, I can't. I don't know how Shinobu's vocal parents are like. Is washija. It's a mix of rude and polite that makes Shinobu's dialogue so interesting. Do the nya tongue twister. You know, this is reminding me of that. It's reminding me of that Zoomer stream, huh? Do a shout out, Teru. Are you a girl? Mm. A tick of talk. The Skibbity stream is back. I've made an art for that. It ages me like nothing before. It ages me. I simply cannot keep up. Yeah, I felt so old. Something that I guess I keep with me to this day is sometimes I slipped into those more formal speech patterns that is very awkward in normal everyday speech. And people think I'm a weirdo. I remember when I joined Discord service, like, Terumi, why do you always speak in full sentence with a period? And I'm like, how else would I speak? And I had to be taught how to use emoji. I wouldn't trust someone to type like that in Discord. Yeah. It's called decent writing, you eggs. Is this when you became like Maya? I never became like Maya. But if you guys remember Maya from Persona 3, if you guys remember, if you guys were there all the way back when I first started tweeting, my old tweets, they were in full formal writing. No memes, no jokes, no shit posting, greetings. Good morning. This is what I had for lunch. No emojis, no smiley faces. Sometimes your community posts are very formal as well. Are they? Are they really? I want to make Princess Terry so bad. In a community email, like they get formal sometimes. The recipe for an email is a greeting, salutations, and a question, your subject of the email, then and ending thanks, and finally a question to continue the email. That's the recipe for a letter. It's more like, hello, good evening. I hope you've been well. The weather is turning very hot recently, and I hope you are I hope you are keeping safe even with a change in weather. Then the actual subject of like what do you want to talk about, and then thank you always for responding to me. By the way, what is your blog? Blah blah blah. that is mainly how I send emails. So I treat community posts like emails. I used to send emails back and forth with this girl. I told you about her. She was a Mafu Mafu fan. I think she got bored. But that's always how she spoke to me as well. We're not your job, Teru. Yes, but that's just how I spend emails. Hello, everybody. I hope this stream finds you well. Because I feel like I'm not being respectful enough if I just send, "Ha, guys, look at this stupid thing I found." I feel like I'm not respecting your time. Yeah, I try to be a less meme. If I'm gonna show like, "Ha, look, there's a penis on the wall," or something like that, I would post it. I would post it on like public. We want you to meme though. I will. Not a membership, so. Over the years, I got more and more casual with my professors. I don't even keep in contact with my professors anymore. You can meme a little as a treat. I know why. Did you see that Liquid Exchange Big Chungus? No, I haven't yet. You know why? Because I know people get a ping for membership letters. That's why I want it to be as like nicely formatted as I can do, because like I know you get a ping for them. So I don't want to like alert you like, "Hey, look at this corn. Hey, look at this I don't know, sandwich that I got." Like very nonsensical tweets, or like, "Hey, look at this new boy I found in anime." I was like, I don't. It's fine, really. Hey, Lila. It's all good. Okay, maybe I'll rethink my approach then. I think they'd actually like that. I don't use Twitter, so I have no way of seeing your nonsensical stream of consciousness. Wait, do you guys don't get alerts for community posts, right? Like the public community posts? Nope. So I'll just mirror that. I even have the bell on. That's weird, right? Huh? You do get them. Yeah, you do get them. Only members push and the notification. But like, I don't know. I don't want to annoy you guys. That's the thing, right? I don't want to annoy you guys. So if you say it's not annoying, then I'll use it more. Or paying to be annoyed by you. Fine. I will update you throughout my day. Okay. You can say you want more of our attention. It's okay. Okay. What's your opinion on AI? I don't know. I don't know much about it. I just know it's a little scary. You know, some of my favorite things are looking at cute fan art of anime. And I was wondering, I want to post this on Twitter, but I don't want to because like I know some people have notifs on my Twitter, so I wanted to stay for important, because I wouldn't want people to because I stopped using Twitter for nonsensical stuff for quite a while, because like I know, well, one, it's like a alert, it's like a alert database. But recently I've been posting a bunch of stuff. But if you really say it's okay, then man, I'm gonna be really annoying. There's a lot of thoughts. Is it possible you didn't want to annoy people and that was your way of keeping them around? Yeah, kind of. Is this your chance to... Is this... Aha! Is this our chance? Yeah. Thanks, Chie. Man, these prawn crackers are addicting. I guess I guess hearing that is kind of freeing. Up here. It fell. Hold on. It tripped. Do you eat food from the floor? Sometimes I don't respond to posts because I feel responded to too many of them and I seem needy. If it's on my floor. Yeah, I eat off the floor. It's okay. Like recently I've taken to picking and choosing which posts get responses, like guarantee responses. I think it's something that I learned from Leela. Like only certain posts get certain like guarantee responses because it keeps the workload off. Because like if I make like 5 posts a day and there are like 5 replies each, and then that's 25 to reply every single day, we can all be as annoying as possible. Yeah, feel free to reply to as many as you want. Are you eating something? Yeah, I'm eating shrimp chips. I will read every single one and reply to the ones I think I can reply to. I have something to say about. But right now, the best thing is like we're all here together and we can all like talk about a bunch of stuff. Memberships are such a good feature. I love that feature. Last post I saw was your poll before heading to bed. Hello, K Augurio. Do you treat mallows the same way? It's okay. How do you feel about responding to your responses? That's okay too. I read them all. I try to check sometimes I miss because like it doesn't really notify me if there is a response to my mouse, but like I try to respond. I try to respond to every single one because sometimes I have a question like Teru, we don't get to eat crab ever in our place or something like that, right? And then I ask like, what? Yeah, you actually don't have crab. Like, so what do you eat? Is that a real one? No, I never asked about crab. Recently, it was about mint. Oh, mallows. I answer mallows in batches. I haven't named them back. I told me to get. Yeah. Hello, awesome. Awesome. Were you here this entire time? Or did you just get here? I love shrimp. Oh, he was listening to us while napping. Good morning. Yeah, I love shrimp chips too. So, funnily enough, I got a new, what do you call it? I got a new audio interface from Tron. And so my audio is a lot louder now. Like I think like it hits the red now. Test. I don't know if it's too loud. Maybe I can reduce it a bit because I put it at maximum. The audio sounds like it's clipping. Ah, okay. Yes, the gain seems too high. How much for you to yell into the mic? Never. Oh, good night, Captain Anon. Is that why the latest ASMR sound cleaner? Oh, that one? I use a new plugin for that. Is this too low? Sure, remember earlier a bit low. Alright, let me test. Like this? Is this good? Sounds good. Nice. Alright. Great. I'll have Juri adjust every so often because whenever I use the ASMR mic, I have to like lower the gain. Then whenever I go back to my normal mic, I have to readjust the gain. So, you know, there's a new interface. How? Can't you have presets or something? No, they're knobs. They're knobs on the thing. You guys, I want some ASMR. Didn't I just put one yesterday? Dang, analog. Yeah, it's analog. A whole DJ setup. No. I don't know if you guys know Thief, but Thief is a friend of mine. They have this whole 12 button, not 12 button, 12 slot mic setup. Like a Yamaha something with all these knobs and sliders and stuff like that. They have like multiple mics because they're an actual audio professional. Yeah, it's kind of insane, but I don't think I can handle all that buttons and sliders, so I never got that kind of thing. man, I can't believe I finished half the shrimp chips. Charo, have you ever tried making music? Yes, I have. Did it taste like shrimp? Whoa, that's the wrong website. Oh, see you, Gabby. Sleep well. Let me see. Let me find and see if I can find my Terumi jingle was stuck in my head for a few weeks. What was the name of my track? Oh my god. I didn't hear your response. Yeah, I've tried making music. Hold on, I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to look for it. All right. Let me have you listen to my track. Hold on. Let me increase the audio. Bye, Liam. This was just made in GarageBand. I think I remade that. Ah, there you go. This is the better one. Yeah, something like that. And then like this one. Yeah, there you go. Those are Terumi, guaranteed Terumi music. Bum bum ba ba bum 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 bum. When's the album going to sound? Never. I can't believe I made music. I used to make music. And that's how I was able to compose sounds like the Friends OP. Friends. I went through many phases. Let me see if I can go online with my account still. How old are those? Very, very old. Oh man, I can't guess the password. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know my password. Oh. I can't get it. I can't get it anymore. I cannot download them anymore. Bum, bum. I'm gonna try to see if I can recover the accounts later today. The True Classics. Bum bum ba da ba bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba da ba ba dum bum 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 bum. The sacred texts of the Teru lore have been lost to time. Yep. I'm glad that I still have a copy, I guess. Somewhere. Have I made any music? Let me see if I've made any music after that. I'm gonna check my GarageBand. Bit loud. GarageBand. Hello, Fatima Zabadi. Do people ever assume that you have a certain talent based on how you look? No, not really. It's the most recent one. This is the most recent one. It's a Harold's Guide to Dota 2. Let me see. Open an existing project. Ah, there were so many variants of this one. Let me mute this, mute this. Ah. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-bum. Is it? They're mostly jingles now. Let me see if I can open up an old iCloud. From GarageBand. Gotta go to Safari, iCloud. Gotta sign in. Come on. Use a different iCloud ID. Let's use my old usernames. And sign in, allow. Are there any files here? What's new on iCloud.com? Hello, Terumi. This is a reminder that you have Terranites that think you're great. What? This was from 3/7/22. March 7th, 2022. What? Very late stream. These are. It's so old. What the heck? Alright, let's see. Drive. Browse. That's before you started watching? Yeah, it's old. GarageBand for iOS. Ooh! Alright. We have something here. Let's open this. This is garbage. These are just random notes on a fucking drum. This is so garbage. What the hell? Why did I even make this? It could be gold to us, lol. This is a blank project. What the fuck, Terumi? It was an attempt. Let's see. Documents. Archive of old things. You know what? I'll open this on my PC. And we can find out. We can find out what was on Terumi's old iCloud account. It's been a long time, so let's figure it out. Sign out. Trust and sign out. Oh, this could be bad. Yeah, we'll declassify this. What is on my notes? Oh! I have a story. I have a story. All right. A knight and a friend traveled to the illusory wastes. an isle where many of their brethren have never returned from. Years after the last venture, magicians and scientists have cracked the formula for the barrier. In it, they are trapped, but they immediately are sidetracked with the rescue of a maiden. She leads them to a village full of happy individuals, except all the men's pupils are blank. They have families and children, but something seems off. And they forcibly killed while distracted by the girl they saved. Why? What's wrong with this? What? 2015? Why are you like this, Terumi? Terumi from 2018. No, 2015. Use it for a script. Alright. The time when the flowers are in full bloom, and the time remaining is spent withering. The end of summer. Thank you for your writing, Terumi. Let's look at all this. This is funny. I know what this. How many columns should be divisible by 3 or 4? Ideally 12. Think of numbers you can divide by 2 or 3. Ideally 180. Wow. Wow, what? Oh, this was from an art project that I wanted to do, right? This is an art project that I wanted to do. The one framed photo, like imagine this was an exhibit, right? An exhibit in a museum. The one framed photo in the middle is the photo that is shot. And the 2 on before and the 2 after are 2 pictures before taking the photo and 2 pictures after taking the photo. I thought that would encapsulate a very interesting snapshot of life rather than a perfect posed photo. That was an interesting art project of mine. Did you actually end up doing it? Nope. How many cuts have I had? I've cut my Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes twice. My philosophy class twice. My comic making class once. My political science class once. I don't like the underclassmen. Same. They're arrogant. This was me talking to a friend. That's funny. That's funny. Why did all my notes like disappear, I guess? What else do I have in here? Photos? Oh, no, no, no. Emails, reminders, pages. What do I have on my pages? Whoa! That's a lot of notes. Quiz 1. Design trends. Oh man, I feel like a college student again. American Beauty. Guys, I didn't start out as a designer. I entered information design without any experience in the arts. That's not to say I was tabula rasa. I definitely did have my influences, but maybe more to my tastes as opposed to my work. My first taste was in pleasing interface design was my mother's old MacBook. So interesting. Kid terror. I'm so glad I didn't delete this. Yeah, there were reflections. What are my reminders? Check online enlistment. Oh! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Reminder. Marie is now an available name in League of Legends North America. I like the name Marie. And I wanted that to be my name in League of Legends North America. I don't know if I have it, actually. Marie. Who the hell's Marie? Did I ever get that name? Marie? You had so many names you wanted. Yeah, how did you even know that? Good night, Sen. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways. Terumi Mari Koizumi. Okay, night. Good night. What else is on my drive? FAAM. Like, this is my friend. This is my friend. Maybe I'll talk to a cute guy. Hee hee. Nice. Congratulations, friend. Good for her. Oh, here you go. Here you go. What a fine place like you doing a girl like this. No. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's Let's remove this. And copy, paint, copy, paste, and paint. Alright. This is my story pitches. I talked about this a lot. It's from within the depths. A spaceborne scavenger travels to Earth in search of scrap metal to sell. When his ship breaks down, he's forced to explore the dead planet as he discovers it's actually teeming with primitive life. Or so it seems, anyway. Migratory birds. A girl mourns the sudden death of her boyfriend, an unexpected suicide. Filled with guilt, she grows closer with the person she loved as she learns about his depression, his struggles, and everything else he kept from her during the relationship. And this one with the unusually long title. The flower in bloom spends the rest of its life withering. Coming of age and drama. They're my stories that I pitched to my story writing classes. The last one sounds like someone afraid of aging. Well, what can I say? Well, what can I say? Where is... Oh, neat! My schedule for school. Visual novel and is free on the Play Store. Nice. You know, I habitually look at these old things every so often, and I think, I'm so glad I didn't throw them away. Do you guys throw away your old stuff? Like your old notes and stuff like that? Because I stopped doing that a while back. Trust this browser. What does this account have? I have a hard time letting go of things. Me too. Old photos as well that I ended up... Why do you... You deleted your old photos? Society will consider you a hoarder. I am a hoarder. What the heck? And finally, this iCloud is the final account that I have. If this doesn't have any music in it, then there's nothing else. This has got to have something in it, alright? Keynotes, numbers, pages. Oh, Les Miserables. Project files. Interesting. Do I have any photos here? Oh, not ones I can share though. Hi, Choicey One. You have 180 days to take action. Your Facebook account has been suspended. That was my roleplay account on Facebook. You guys know who Choicey One is? This is Choicey One. Hold on. Wait, close paint. Here you go. Here's Choicey One. No, my Facebook account was deleted. Why do girls love to roleplay as real dudes? Why not? The worst fate. The worst fate, guys. The worst fate. To be fair, real dudes roleplay as girls too. You're right. That's when it all went downhill. What's my oldest emails? Aw, man, I can't show this. MMORPG, Guild Wars 2. There was also no recovering from this. Oh. I have emails from Yori sensei, my sensei in Japanese. So I started learning Japanese formally back in April 2013, informally in 2010. No, here's also no. You received a gift copy of the game Dota 2 on Steam from your friend Sir Chief. Not only was he a sir, he was a chief as well. Dota 2 was not free at the start, no. How old were you when you first played Dota 2? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. Always a nice trip down memory lane. I'll have to remember to never go look at that ever again. Trust in China. I wonder if there are it's like a show and tell, yeah. You can't go back and try again? I don't want to. I keep looking back, but I wonder if that prevents me from looking forward. No. Wait, Wisconsin 64. Is there something you don't want to see? Well, couple, I guess. There was some stuff from way in the past that made me quite sad, like my old friends. I always bring this up sometimes, but whoop. I make this. I painted this. I animated this, actually. I don't know what it means. I don't remember what it means. Oh, look at this. This used to be my Tumblr. It means the faucet is leaking and go drip drip drip. Yeah, you're right. Yokoso. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I don't know what this was, but you know. It's art. I made this. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know why. This was when my grades just barely just barely missed the cum laude, the Latin honors. It was me. What was her problem, guys? What was her problem? What was her problem? It was a snail? Is good art. Thank you. And then I photoshopped Love Live onto someone's dad. I photoshopped Love Live onto someone's dad. This is, I don't know who this is, but like he says, thank you, app. It's a map app. And he's being very thankful for using the map app. What is this? Ew, this is my Tumblr days. This is a shitty painting of Elizabeth. This is when a girl didn't reply to me and I made an entire comic about how she didn't reply to me. Then immediately I drew this. Immediately after I drew this. That's actually rad as hell. That's cool. Thanks. I don't know what this was. I don't know what this was. I don't know what this was either. I don't know what this was. I had a thing for bob cuts. I really did have a thing for bob cuts. Alright, alright, alright. Hold on. I saw something. Where did you make this? So stupid. The hell I'm working here. Truly a kid. There were some files I couldn't open. Oh, hey, would you look at this? Web design. Web design. Oh my god. Oh, it's dead. Alright, alright, alright. That's good, that's good. I made this logo for my Tumblr. It's dead. Ever thought about relearning this stuff? Like art? Drawing? I could do that. I could try. I do draw now, right? All the skills you lost as an artist, right? All the skills lost as an artist. Relearning them is easier the second time around. Yep, I could see that. iMovie. Did the stream die for a sec? It didn't. For me. Wow. Trip down memory lane, huh? I feel at ease. All your skills in ICT were gone since your work as customer service representative. Yeah, that happens a lot, Wisconsin. maybe it's a good time to try and draw a little. Paint tool Sai. Maybe paint tool Sai would be more interesting. Where is paint tool Sai? Paint tool Sai. Paint tool Sai 2. There you go. Would you look at that? It's a brand new canvas. But you know what? It feels really scary learning how to draw. Maybe I could better draw on paint. Calligraphy brush? Give me just that regular pencil brush. Size 4 pixels. There you go. It's just embarrassing, I guess. Embarrassing if you fuck up, if you make a mistake. Why can't I make it bigger? Is there no way to make it bigger? Maybe I can just make the canvas smaller. Maybe like 200. File, new, edit, view, full screen, thumbnail, image properties, 200 by 200. Gotta embrace those mistakes. Yeah. I guess it's partially like, I don't want you guys seeing ugly things that I make. I don't want you guys to see, oh man, she draws ugly or something like that. It's not cute enough. Do you value our opinions that much? I do. You won't judge. What is the letter? Where is chart? Ha 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 ha. This would be lol in Filipino. Ha. 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 If we were to look at a picture of a a picture of a girl, right? Picture of a girl. Then I open up this. Something like that. Something like this. Is she using a pen or just mouse? I'm using a mouse. Maybe I can remove the brush size. It's a tiny drawing of a tiny girl. Very small drawing. It looks pretty great, especially with a mouse. I don't use a mouse. I'm using a pen tablet. You said mouse? Did I say mouse? No, I was thinking I'm not drawing with the mouse. Did I say mouse? My bad. She lied as casually as she breathed. Let's try this. It doesn't change your impression that it's pretty good. Thank you. Like this. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's bottom here. It's much lower on the head. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. You draw often now, Teru? I see some of your quick drawings on Twitter. Not that often. Gotta make my larger. Yeah. Oh, how do I erase? Erase, 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 erase. Eraser. What program is this? This is Paint Tool Sai. I'm really not too great at drawing. I don't see myself as any good at it, especially compared to actual artists, VTubers that are artists. So I find it hard to call myself an artist nowadays. I don't think I know how to draw. Let me zoom in a little bit. Bro, just practice art. Comparison is cringe. True. So true. What if I just remove this? Like that? And I say... Something like this, right? I don't really know how to do pigtails, I guess. But this is good enough. this is a drawing of some girl. It's well done. Thank you. Ah, I here for the night. Thank you very much for streaming with me. I will post this on Twitter. Save this. Just some girl.sci2. Wait, can I open up my old drawing? No, the contents of this is broken. I can't open up my old drawings because it's broken. Unfortunate. Oh well. Thank you very much for spending 4 hours with me. Oh, it's such a fun time. Oh, we're gonna stream later this morning. Oh, see you later again. Bye bye. And tell you. Bye bye.